All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. Amazing, isn't it? Another year in the books. Hopefully, you got everything done you wanted to get done, and you're ready to set goals and or achieve goals for the new year. Bring on 2026, I say. You may notice a different backdrop. We are up to camp, as they say, and it is snowing. I would say fairly heavily right now. So, which is good. We like the snow. Hey, Locke. Good morning. Good morning, Yin. How you guys doing? We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Got my "What Would Bubba Do" T-shirt on this morning, so I'm ready for anything. Good morning, Chris Pierce. Hopefully, you had an uneventful night last night. I didn't know you did that kind of work, so that's awesome. Good for you. I saw your post earlier. So, good morning, Alex Redmond. Welcome to 2026. Tim Kasperzak, Roy Dahl. Guys, post in the chat how you doing on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to talk a little bit today about the cost of indecision, but also the fact that it's a new year. So we're just like I like it around here. Snowed in, kind of. Blasted through the snowbank at the end of the driveway with the Jeep, hoping I didn't hear anything problematic. We got here, but yeah, happy new year to all, says Dave Howard. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Wendy, thank you very much. Did a Facebook reel or Instagram reel last night, a bunch of pictures. We had a good time hanging out, getting the fire going, getting it warmed up in here. First weather report of the year from camp, please. 1 to 3 inches today, Joe, I believe. It was a balmy 4 degrees this morning outside. And we got here yesterday. It was 20, 25 inside. So we shut it down, and we can fire it up in the winter, but we don't keep it going when we're not here. So it takes a half a day or so to get it really cranking. By the time we went to bed, it was 72 out here in this area, but the back bedrooms are a different story. So got the fans going, getting some air in there. After a day or so, it flattens out a little bit. So good morning, Michelle Bunker. Happy New Year, 9-ish. Dustin Hippensteel, Happy New Year, my friend. Good to see all you guys jumping in. Hopefully you're taking the day today and just chilling out, hanging out, and enjoying one another, and taking it easy, getting squared up on goals. And I like New Year's because it's just a chance to reset and consider what you're doing and what the goals are for the coming year, if you haven't done that already. So we had some things planned today, but with the snow, I think we'll probably hole up here and get over a bit. So it's a good time of year to do that. It's a nice place to kind of pause and reset. Instagram, thanks for joining. We're hosting a boil today, Yin says. Well, that's cool. I like to see that. Real light day at work today. I don't know if you're being facetious or not, but after Christmas, it typically dies down a little bit, doesn't it? I would think. So, yeah, well, good to see you guys. I want to bring up my notes here, and we'll talk about the cost of indecision today. Day 6 of our series on Take Your Seat. And this is kind of aimed at getting you to stop drifting into the new year and just deciding who you are and what you're doing. Okay. Like real talk. It's January 1st, right? It only happens once a year, guys, right? Everybody's got goals. Everybody's got vision boards, right? We all got the stuff out. Perfect shirt to start 2026, Bubba says. Yeah. Dave, Bob, you know what? What? Oh, man. But most people are going to live this year on accident, okay? Not by decision. So the greatest cost in your life is not failure. It's indecision. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. I don't know what was coming there. And I first heard Steve say this, indecision is a decision. And you're not making a decision, right? It always, the decision, when you have indecision, it's just stagnation, right? You don't accidentally build a great life. You got to get out and do it. right? You don't wake up one day and be disciplined. Maybe some days you're motivated more than others, but motivation is fleeting, right? Dave Howard, chicken squad. Put it on bread and eat it up. Oh man, this is going to be our thing today. I can tell. Yeah, Wendy's repping the shirt too. Yeah, they don't know what to think of us up here in the country. They're like, oh, I don't know what that meant. What's the number sign mean? Yeah, Ben, we're here. We're here. So you've sat right here in this seat and hung out for a bit for sure. Guys, there's some costs of indecision. Number one's time, right? You never get it back. So the more you wait, the more you don't decide, the more you just kind of vacillate. That time's gone. Brian Rosen's here. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Yeah, exactly. How about energy? That's one of the costs of indecision, right? Unfinished decisions, unmade decisions just drain you. It's always there. It's on the pile, right? It's on the pile of stuff that you kind of have in the backpack, so to speak. Another one's confidence. They can erode at your confidence if you're not making a decision. Okay, you end up stop trusting yourself. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I'm comfortable right here. I don't want to risk anything. I don't want to do anything crazy, so I'll just not decide. Ben Bryant, I don't remember the cabin very well. I was in the ice house. You and Moeller, a couple of softies. Bubba said he went in there one morning and you guys were snuggled up in the same bed. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. Lastly, guys, leadership. Okay. Indecision. People follow clarity, not hesitation. Okay. Yeah. Good morning. Happy New Year. From Peru. Good to see you. Welcome. Mark says a lot of great discussions right in that room down at the lake for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Got to make a shift, guys, with this stuff, though. All right. If a decision can't be made with the information that you have, it deserves an answer within. If it can be made, it deserves an answer within 24 hours. Okay. If you can make a decision, then make it. All right. And do it within a day. Right, Ben? We were talking about this last night. What did you call me? A splattering of coaches? Thank you. I know I've arrived now. Guys, momentum beats perfection every time, right? Just make a decision and go, okay? Speed creates belief, all right? Clarity creates confidence. It's 25 degrees inside here yesterday, Ben. That's right. You and Moeller would have had you snuggled up by the wood stove. Happy New Year, Luke McGee. Good to see you, brother. Happy New Year to you and Nikki. Right, yeah. Hey, and for the record, while you were in the bunkhouse, which does have a wood stove, Ben, I was sleeping in a tent cot on the front lawn. So I wouldn't ask you to do anything I wouldn't do. Yeah. Guys, what would happen if you wrote down one decision you've been avoiding? That you're going to define this year. You're going to make this decision. You're going to attack it. You're going to figure it out. Now, I've been thinking about doing this. I've been thinking about, I really ought to do this. How about none of that? How about before today ends, at least create a plan? At least decide. Good morning, Devin Lehman. Good to see you. Happy New Year, my friend. What's happening? Bob was the insane one in that tent. And these guys all looked at me funny. They're like, oh, wait, we're in the cabin and you're out on the lawn? I'm like, that's what we're doing. Everybody had a bed. It was good. We can sleep. It's just a bunch of guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on this property without having somebody sleep in a tent. So that's pretty good, unless you snore. Yeah. How do we know the coffee in that mug is coffee-y enough? Well, actually, Locke, today I used a Folgers coffee bag. Okay. So it's like a tea bag, but get coffee in it. So, but my first batch was brewed on my new percolator from Pat Johnston. First time up here with that. And that worked great for the first couple of cups. And as I was approaching the time to get on here, I just popped a coffee bag in here. Bunker's seen my approach up here. So nice timepiece, Coach. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wendy got that for me. Birthday gift just before the wedding. Yeah. How's the fishing? Up here, fishing's good. Mostly pickerel, bass, some salmon, some trout, but it's a shallow lake, a rocky lake, so it's good bass fishing and all that. So I haven't done much of that in the last several years. We sometimes, in years past, have gotten out to ice fish, my brother Dave more than me, but we do have stuff up here to do that. And Wendy has her own ice fishing traps. So make sure you find out, if you're in a relationship, whether she's got her own fishing traps or not. I remember stepping outside at night, wondering why there was an outboard motor running outside the cabin. The real reason I slept outside. Yeah. No tuna here, Bubba. Freshwater. But yeah. Let's go. We'll ice fish today. Yep. Wendy's curled up on the couch, hanging out, commenting from the background. I actually did have to dial the wood stove back a little bit this morning because it was getting out of hand. But yeah, it's nice. It's one of my favorite kinds of days to be here when it's snowing outside. Snow's coming down. I don't know if you guys can see it up in that big window, but it's just perfect. Yeah, I'm always down to go fishing for sure. So probably we'll take some snow off the roof today. I like to do that a couple of times during the year, keep the snow load off, but it's not much up there. So can tuna piano, can't tuna. You guys are in a rabbit hole in the chat today. Yeah, guys, what decision do you have to make in 2026? What do you have to decide? Anybody care to put it in the chat? What have you been kicking down the road? Anybody care to jump in there? Quiet morning this morning, 16 on. Got a few over on Instagram. Aaron Callie's over there with Astera Design and Build. Good to see you. Good morning, brother. Always enjoy when you jump on. couple of YouTubers. Bubba's right on Screech this morning. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably just gonna chill out today and hang out, do some organizing, kind of look at what we've got for the coming year, what's going on, maybe build out the big calendar so we can transfer it over when we get back. So I still have to hire, still struggling finding someone. Yeah. Well, you're on it. It's not a decision you're kicking down the road. You've made that decision, right? Dave says 20,000 steps a day. Yeah, correction. Hiring up, not to the side. I must have missed hiring. Correction, hiring. Yeah, I'm not sure what you meant there. Yeah, guys, pop it in the chat. If you've got a new standard that you're stepping up to, putting in place this year, a non-negotiable that you're just like, hey, that's not happening this year. Ben. Yeah, for sure. So we had a good time last night, just hung out. We didn't make it to New Year's Eve, so to speak, New Year's. Got to bed about 10:30. We were beat. So this is made it to 19,543 this year. Bummer. Oh, too much text. Stop being complacent, Mark says. Yeah. I was thinking of you yesterday, Mark, when I saw the announcement that you guys jumped on JobTread, and I was going to make a crack in the text thread that we had that, yes, you too have to learn it, Mark. It's not, hey, you guys take this and make it go. Don't do that. Learn it, at least learn it, some basic proficiency with it, but it's going to help you guys a lot. So Alex is hiring someone who's going to enhance the business, not keep it the same. Yeah, I love it. Good morning, Jameson. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Bunker, I got you figured out, Mark. Get that moving. Shoot. Did I see that you were going to JobTread Connect in Dallas in a couple of weeks? That would be cool to have you guys there. I'll be there with Steve and Bubba. And JobTread just hit their 9,000th customer yesterday. So congratulations to Eric Fortenberry and the crew, much deserved. And I didn't realize that at the end of 2024, they were at about, Yeah, end of 2024, they were at about 4,500. So they've literally doubled their client base in the last year. If I saw if the graphic I saw was correct, so that's pretty awesome. So if you guys are in construction, in the trades, frankly, and you're not using JobTread, you're missing out. Check it out. Dustin, hiring is my top goal list for business. Got to get better at it. Yeah, yep, for sure. Guys, the most successful I've seen people at hiring are the ones that follow the process and take their time and don't jump. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. Interviewed somebody, really liked him. Hey, but I got somebody else coming in on Friday. I'm gonna resist the temptation to just go with this person. I'm gonna see. I already committed to an interview with this person on Friday, so we're gonna see that through and then get back to everybody. So if you're not doing disc assessments on people that you're interviewing and hiring, you're missing out. Okay. But we can help you with that kind of stuff inside the Rosenberg Group. If you get onto our DSA, our Daily Sales Accelerator, we're there Monday through Friday. Tomorrow, am I doing it? I can't remember. Maybe it's Bubba, maybe it's me. We'll be there. And Friday is Free Will Friday. Okay. So bring your stuff. I call it open coaching. So if you had something you want to work on, what's that? Richard is tomorrow. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate it. This is Richard Nordheim has it on Friday. So if you have something that you want to get coached up on, either by the coaches or something you want to throw in front of the community, the group, there's a lot of great minds in our community, people that have been through a lot of things, and chances are they've been through what you're going through. So it feels like it's going to be a Monday tomorrow, doesn't it, Locke? Yeah. Happy New Year, Ed Ricker. Good to see you. Yeah, we're up to camp, hanging out. Who knows how long we'll stay? The snow is slowing down, so maybe it'll stop, but we'll see. I just soon have snow if it's going to be cold. So I believe Biani is helping folks with JobTread and beyond. Yeah, she could be a great resource, and probably is a great resource. I know Tony was utilizing her for his JobTread too. So if you guys have questions, we can get them answered for you. Tech School with Rich. Oh, shit. I like that. I think we might keep that, Ben. Tech School. Just hang on, yeah. Oh, poor Richard. We love him. So, yeah. Peter says, give them a task and see how committed they are to the position. Talk about hiring now. This narrows the pool down to the serious candidates. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think it was Pete that was telling me, I had somebody that just didn't want to do the task. So they're fine, move on, right? Tells you a lot. Yeah, JobTread with a VA, you guys will kill it. Yeah. And Dustin, you're using JobTread as well, I think, right? And we're gonna start incorporating some JobTread days into our daily sales accelerator, maybe either once a week, once a month, something like that. We're still figuring that out. We got to get Eric Fortenberry is going to come on and do one of our weekly group coaching calls, which is going to be cool. So we're really getting deeply aligned with those guys going into 2026, going out to connect, and we'll be doing some of the I think Steve's going back to the boot camps. I'll be at a couple of them as well. So, and I think they're also doing an advanced boot camp. So, and I was talking with Brad Hall about that yesterday, and he's one of our new Rosenberg clients, and he went to the 101, but I think he needed more upper level stuff. So you guys that are more advanced users, I think they're bringing something to the table to try to help you guys as well. So, and I met a guy last year. My booth was right beside his, Morgan Smith of Smith & Co. And he's like a hired gun for JobTread. So he and his team are just JobTread experts, and they help optimize and tune and really grease up your JobTread so it aligns better with what you're using for systems. If it's talking to QuickBooks or not talking to QuickBooks, or you need different things set up, they can help you with that. So if you want information on Morgan, yeah, Matt Moore, good to see you. Matt Moore used him and was very happy. So, and it's not like a endless relationship, Matt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they got you squared away in a couple of 3 months or something of doing some work on your stuff and seeing how it went. So, yeah, I had many candidates, Peter says, want to do the small task before an interview. That's not my process. So if they don't want to do a small task, then there's the door. Yeah, it's fair enough. Save yourself the hassle, right? Good morning, Tony. Yeah. Just talking about you, brother. They need lower levels from me than 101. How about yes, same, Ben. Yeah, I think that I think I was in one of the first 100 or so customers, and I remember Travis finally got tired of me calling him and just say, "Hey, if you watch the video," I'm like, "No, Travis, I'm going to call you and make you help me." So, yeah, 3 months ago, cool. Yeah, I've been using JobTread since 9/24, and it's such a great system. Lots to learn, so invest the time. Yeah, I view it as a resource that I would, and I really only scratched the surface of what it could do, but I used it very effectively for what I needed to do. It helped me a lot with my presentation, with my proposals. I liked being able to see whether people had seen them or not, um, and building out the estimates. It helped me that way, where I could, commit to a margin, right, and not be bidding against myself. And you could see the effects of it just by changing that, and see like, okay, this is what I normally would have priced this at. This is what I've committed to pricing stuff at now. Ooh, there's the difference, right? Glad I'm not alone. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's good stuff. So, and there's a lot of people in the community that are using it. 9,000 strong now, so that ought to tell you something. So they're very responsive to if you have an issue, they handle it, but also the what do I want to call it, feature requests too. They prioritize those, and they've got a system for that. So if there's something that you want them to tackle, they typically will if enough people are kind of singing that tune. So job treads, Wendy's, right? I used to call it, I got to get on job treads. I'm like, it's job tread. Whatever. Well, come to Job Treads Connect. That was a while ago. Yeah, so we'll be there 14th through the 16th. It's coming right up. If anyone's on the fence, Job Tread, reach out. I can share my experience. Yeah, Dustin, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Aaron Calley, looks like we'll see you at Job Tread Connect going back this month. 52 designs posted in 52 weeks. That's a great goal. Make it happen. Find them on the Google, says Locke. Yeah, for sure. Finally got out of my head. The next one we got focaccia bread, and right. She goes, "Yeah, we'll have some of that focaccia bread." I go, "Oh, we shouldn't be eating that. That's why we should not even order it. That way we wouldn't have to worry about how to pronounce it." So, anyway, guys, what are you up to today? Have anything exciting going on for New Year's Day? Or just kind of hanging out? Al Bugby, good to see you on Instagram. Happy New Year, my friend. Say hi to Sherry. Wendy's over here. She said, say hello. Good to see all you guys. It's funny. I see some different faces on days when rarely anybody's working, so they might do something different. Yeah, you guys have fun with the boil. Was that a shrimp bowl? When I was out in Memphis, Bubba was saying, we're going to have a shrimp bowl. I thought it was a shrimp bowl, but it's a shrimp boil. But everybody, shrimp bowl. We're going to have a shrimp bowl. Yeah. See you in Dallas for sure. Andrea Gooch is here. Gotta love her. That's right. See you, Bubba. Take care, buddy. Have fun at the games, and enjoyed your reel this morning. So plowing snow right now. Gotta love it. Yeah. Who doesn't love a little Wendy Turner for sure? Shrimp boil, yum yum. Of course, yeah, absolutely. We did that at the Mid South Pond retreat, and it was pretty good. I was definitely out of my element. Matt Blood, hangout day, slowing down a little and hanging with the boys. Good for you, Matt. Good to see you here and commenting. So Ben says some reading, got some new books to read through. Good day to do it. Yeah, for sure. Let's get a line for the year, guys. Take some time and figure out, if 2025 didn't quite look like you wanted it to, then make a change. Yeah. Locke says we need to get you lifting. Talking about Ben or me? Yeah. You would really be all over me if you saw the piece of equipment I have in my basement. So we need to start using it. Wendy's going to get on there with me too. So they're just dumping the food on the table. I was like, what is this insanity, right? I'm like, ooh. And you got to watch Bubba, because if you're peeling your shrimp and stacking them up and going to eat them, he'll be over there as you put them on the table. He'll be eating them out of your pile. They keep an eye on that boy. Well, guys, have a great day. Happy New Year. I hope you're around the people that matter to you most, and reach out to a couple of people that maybe had some impact on your year last year, and do a little bit of looking back and reflecting, and just reach out and send somebody a note of appreciation for how they may have helped you, if you think about that for a minute. So, Lock Johnson, Muscle Ben. Yeah, you guys getting after it. So, talking about Ben, he's referencing the injury that befell him. He tried to pick up the child, critted himself. He must get strong now. Oh, you guys kill me. All right, guys. Laid back one today. Remember, indecision is a decision. If you're not deciding, you're just putting it off, okay? Also missed the non-spicy table. Yeah. Happy New Year, Sue Weir. Mark Bunker, Happy New Year. Keep grinding and make 2026 your biatch for sure. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate you being on. It's great to see you at the gym. Pictures of you and your daughter lifting together. That's good stuff. So, yeah, guys, have a great day. Enjoy it. Be safe. And even though tomorrow feels like a Monday, it'll be a Friday. And we'll refire up the DSA after a couple of days off. And it'll be tech school, tech day with Richard Nordheim. All right. All right, Jameson, take care. You guys have a great day today. I appreciate you. If you need me, reach out. I'm around. And if there's anything I can do to help you, then we'll get you on my schedule. Grab a call. So happy New Year, guys. Talk to you soon. Later.